Welcome everyone. MB welcome over here. We gonna do a vid today. I thought to do one because there are some nasty things going on Bitcoin, the Nasdaq, Nvidia, altcoins. So I'm gonna do a vid today explaining my insights, what I think will happen, and how far we can take it from here. And I think it's gonna be a real important one. Also wanted to say that I share a lot of trade setups on commodities, on stocks, and on the Nasdaq and US 500, etc. And I'm working with a solid, safe platform for that. And well, we're gonna partner up. And well, when that's happened, I will share the referral to that platform, and you can trade everything you want over there. And I will do a video about that also. But let's jump into this one, guys, because it's really a very important one. Okay, thank you. Nvidia, guys. Nvidia has got the earnings reports coming out today, I think at closing time. And well, okay, let's talk a bit about Nvidia. As you can see, guys, this thing, it looks like some hyped shitcoin. This is a stock of 1 point, what was it, 1 point, almost 2 trillion market cap. And the thing that I've been looking at the past days is that Nvidia is holding up almost the whole Nasdaq. It's really mind-blowing, really mind-blowing. I've never seen something like this. And what do I mean by that? When you see Nvidia going up, the Nasdaq, the whole Nasdaq goes up, and even the US 500 follows it. And when Nvidia comes down, the Nasdaq comes down. It's really mind-blowing how one company in the world can rule the whole Nasdaq. It's really mind-blowing. And sure, some Einsteins will tell no, that's not true because of this. Listen, I'm telling you what I'm seeing on the charts, and the charts don't lie. People lie. People lie. Charts don't lie. I'm telling you what I'm seeing on the charts. And just let's go. How are we going to chart this? How is this even possible to chart this? Because the earnings will have a big impact. How those earnings will be. But let's just talk a bit about what caused this rise. The reason why this thing is rising is because of AI. And Nvidia has got some technology. Well, a lot of investors are hoping, thinking that there is something new coming out on the markets that will change the world. Well, let me tell you this. I've used AI and I've used ChatGPT, and it's not like something new to me. It's like Google, but that in a better version. It's not something new. It's just information that they get from the internet. So they're now working on something else, and they didn't deliver yet. So what is this then? This rise? Is this the pre-pump? Is it like the how do they say? Buy the news, sell the, no, buy the rumor, sell the news event. I really don't know, but you know, there is something I learned in trading. Everything that goes up comes down at some point, and well, this thing went pretty hard. So let me put it on the monthly. I put it on the weekly. Yes. What are we seeing now? This orange line that you're seeing here, this is the pre-market. So they are. So we closed over here yesterday, and now let me put it on the daily so you can see it. So we closed over here yesterday, and it's trending up. Let me put it on the 4 hour. You can see it better. So this is where we closed yesterday, and we're up. So the investors or the traders, they are thinking that we go, because we had a nasty candle yesterday over here, and well, to be honest, the team shorted this one, but this is still as long as we have got, because we've got this. Let me put it on. We've got this event today, and it's always for me very tricky to just look. This is it. It's very tricky for me to trade something when there is some event coming up. So that's why I'm very cautious on this one, and I have to see how is this thing going to, yeah, because we made a new all-time high yesterday. Yes, because we got this high and we made a new all-time high, and then they wrecked some late FOMO buyers. But the thing on Nvidia, why I'm so interested in Nvidia is because it's the Nasdaq. It's the Nasdaq that I'm eyeing, and if, as you can see, the Nasdaq. These are the futures. It closed. It's following. It's almost the same. It's almost the same. The future. These are the Nasdaq futures, but it's almost the same, and it's really blowing my mind how one company can rule the Nasdaq. It's really incredible. So for me, I don't know how those earnings will be, but let me tell you this: if this thing makes a rise up, this will be a short opportunity to the team. And I will not tell you guys to short it, because you have to know what you're doing. These guys are real pro traders. These guys are not on social media. These guys are really professional. They know what they are doing. So don't just go and short something if you don't know how to leverage trade. So let's just make that for clear, because it's all about, they will there are like 100 things they follow to decide if they will short it or not. And when they see any danger, they jump out and take a little loss, and they jump in higher. So leverage trading is really for pro traders, and I don't leverage trade, so for me it's not possible for me to share you guys, and I know how to leverage trade. Maybe the best thing I can, but it's just too dangerous. But for me, the top is in sight. Let us go to the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq. Look, let me go to the weekly. We made this FOMO rise. Well, I call the top over here. It's on Twitter. It's incredible. The team made sick money over here, because they started shorting over here. This was the one I shared, if you guys can remember. It was shared on Twitter when I shared what would you do over here, and this was when they started shorting it. And as you can see, we went a bit high, but buy more, because you always see on these moves, what you see is that they will make a higher high, so they go a bit further, and that's when they start dropping it. So that's what happened here, and they made really sick money on this drop, really sick money on this drop. And the vid that I made like 2-3 days ago, I also shared you guys. I told you everything is at support. So that's when this rise came. So for now, let's see. For now, we've got this one over here. What do I see when I look at this? I see a cup, a handle, and maybe going up, or we can see, let me use this one, or we can see this, a lower high, and then we're going for another lower high, so something like this. So this is something that's possible. And well, guys, this is a very important level to hold for the Nasdaq. It's the 14,478. If we close below it, well, because you can see in January we broke it, and if it will break below it and close a weekly candle below it, well, we will nosedive, in my opinion. We will nosedive. Let me go to the DXY, because the DXY, I shared it also in my vid. I told you guys, don't think that it will just break, and we are breaking out. We don't have any confirmation yet. So for now it's breaking out, and if this thing breaks out and closes a weekly candle above, well, helmets. That's all I can say, a helmet time. So over here we've got the first resistance over here, come back maybe up. So this thing might want to go break out and go further and go higher. And when this thing goes higher, Well, this thing is going to get wrecked. And by the way, guys, the only reason you're seeing this green candle over here is Nvidia. Nvidia, if you go to the US 500, same story. Why are we seeing this green candle? Why didn't we touch the support zone? Nvidia. It's because of Nvidia. It's just how it is. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's Nvidia. Nvidia is holding the markets. It's lifting the markets. It's just Nvidia. So let us go to Bitcoin, Bitcoin, because I know a lot of you guys are over here for Bitcoin. Bitcoin, guys, it's very simple. I shared this on Twitter also. You don't have to be an Einstein. Listen, we broke out. We came back, we're retesting now this line. And it comes together with the 200 EMA on the weekly time frame. So this has to be very, very, very strong support. And I know a lot of people are bearish on Bitcoin and etc, etc, etc. Me also on the macro, I'm very bearish on Bitcoin. I think that we will come down to these regions. But it doesn't have to mean that it happens this week or this month or next month. This takes time. This is macro. This is on the high time frames. So for now, you have to look at the charts. And what are the charts showing you? The charts are showing you that we are at support. And as long as we're at support, it's support. So don't let your emotion or the news or your favorite guru on Twitter or on YouTube tell you otherwise. Support is support. That's just what it is until it gets invalidated. If we can invalidate the 200, we already invalidated the indicator. We have now the 200 EMA. If this thing closes below it at the end of the week, that's when you can expect really bad, more red candles coming down, and then we'll come down to the 20k levels. And if this will not hold, then we're coming back to, as I shared months ago, guys. You remember when I made several vids about this when we were here, and then we were here, and everyone was calling me for crazy and you're crazy. And I told you guys, if this rise is real, if we're really going up, like BlackRock, like whatever, all the good news we're seeing on Bitcoin, if it's for real, we have to come back, visit this one for confirmation, and then we'll go up. And then maybe we can go to the 35, 40k levels. But as long as this region wasn't revisited, and maybe the 20k, maybe we'll make a higher low and then we go up. So when everyone was buying in over here and they were buying in over here and they telling me that I'm a bear and whatever, yes, fine, just call me whatever you want. At the end of the road, I didn't buy in at 28k, I didn't buy in at 30k, I didn't buy in at 31k. I'm still out of the markets, and for trading, maybe I can trade something over here, but for investment, I will only buy at 20k or lower. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't care, but I will not risk my money over here. So this support zone will probably hold, or the markets need to dump, the stocks need to dump very hard, maybe then we can get Bitcoin more down. But if the stocks will hold, I think that this will hold also, because it's really strong support over here, or some black swan must drop it down. But at the long term, midterm, I really expect this thing to come down. It's just how it is. Let's go see some altcoins. Well, everyone was calling for altcoin season, altcoin season, altcoin season. It's just, I'm really tired from always telling people, watch out, be careful, be careful, be careful. To understand altcoins, you first need to understand other charts. That's when you can understand. Look at this XRP. Whoa, they won. Oh, what a nice. We're going to $10. Whoa, yes, we did it. Even managed to get a pass 93 cents. Come on, guys. This, that's why I keep telling you, if you keep following those guys on Twitter and all those shit they share over there, we're going to 10 bucks, we're going to 20 bucks, maybe 30 bucks. And the thing that makes me so crazy is this: they keep getting so much likes, they keep getting so much retweets, they have like 200, 300, 400, 600. It was even one having almost 1 million followers. And the guy just, we're going to 20K, to $20, we're going to $30. What the fuck, bro? We can't even hit $1. And yes, for sure, when something, when the wheels want to pump something, they can pump it to $1, $2, $3. For sure, it's possible. But how high are the stakes? Maybe it's a 5% chance. 95% percent chance is that this thing will come down, and it will come down more. It will come down more. So that's XRP. Okay, my favorite altcoin. My favorite altcoin. We made a nice trade over here, almost 62% rise. Made a lot of money. Fine. I made a lot of money. I'm not in love. It's my favorite project, but I'm not in love with it. I take the damn money. I took the damn money at the indicator. I took the money and I jumped out. And for the people that are following me, don't know my indicator, just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. We bought in. Hodl, 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 hodl. Indicator. Get the freak out. And what you see, it's coming down. So for me, vechain, I will buy in again at these regions of 12 cents. I will start to accumulate. If we will lose this support, that's when I will be a bit cautious and I will look at other markets to buy more. But if this thing will reach 11 cents, 12 cents, I will buy in again. So that's about vechain. Dot, I also, this is really, I don't know what it is with this coin. Let me remove all this. This coin is really, this is such a good project. I really, if you're really interested in buying in a project that's really solid, Polkadot, Polkadot, for sure, Polkadot for me. So Polkadot is really so wrecked. So for me, as I shared over here, a buyer is over here. So everything below in the box over here, but it's dumping a bit too fast. If we will lose this support, I think that my buy orders will be below $3 to the $2. So this will be my accumulation zone. So probably I will be start buying over here somewhere, because if we come in here we can accumulate here before we go up. So for me, everything below $3 over here is a buy for me. And a buy for me is maybe max 2-3% of my portfolio, not more. So for me, Polkadot is a real buy, because you know, guys, nobody's talking about Polkadot. You're not seeing anything about it, and that's always a good sign in crypto. In crypto, it's a very good sign. But guys, something very important. Focus on what I'm going to say now. Focus very good. I only buy altcoins if Bitcoin will hit 20K or lower. So even if Polkadot goes to $3 or to 250 and Bitcoin is still at 24K or 23K or whatever, I will not buy in. This is maybe the most important advice that I can give you. I only buy altcoins based on the Bitcoin price. So I do my TA on the altcoins, but if Bitcoin is at 24, 25K and Polkadot is at, let's say, $4 or $3, I will not buy in. I will wait. I will wait. And that's just my personal protect capital strategy. So you don't have to follow me. Everyone must do as he likes, but that's how I do it. It's because my risk management is at like 99.9%. I try to minimize my risks in buying crypto, especially now in these times that are coming. So that's about Polkadot. And then we've got Link. Well, I don't know who's paying all these guys, but it's like whole Twitter is all over Link, this Link going to the moon. Let me give you guys one advice, very good advice. Guys, if you see someone shilling Link like crazy, know that that's your enemy. That's the one you have to be careful. That's the one that's getting paid to get you wrecked. Remember what I said. So for me, Link, well, I love Link. I love Link. It's a great project, but I will not buy in until we reach $4 or lower. So this is now invalid because when that marketing campaign begun, it's invalid. I will only buy Link below this level over here, $4 or lower, $4 to $2. I will not buy Link because why? I hate it when I see so much promotions going on a coin, and that's usually a very, very, very bad sign. Okay, let me COS. Well, you know, guys, this coin when it was over here, so much people were telling me about it. Buy COS, buy COS, buy COS, buy COS. I didn't buy it. Let me just say it straight. I didn't. Why didn't I buy it? Because I was out of the markets. And well, I missed this whole rise, and it's very simple. I will not buy something that I could have bought it here. I'm not going to buy it over here. So for me, it's very simple. I don't buy coins that already went up a lot. If my old followers can remember, BNB and Matic were the two best coins that rose when Bitcoin was coming down, and a lot of people were telling me, well, you need to buy Matic, you need to buy Solana, you need to buy BNB. I told them I will not buy something that's looking having a chart looking like this. I buy a coin that looks like this. This is how I buy it. Let me put it on. These are the coins when the charts look like this or like this. These are the charts I buy. I'm not going to buy. And let's be clear about this. I'm not saying that COS is a bad project or is not a good project or something is wrong with it, or maybe it can go even much higher. But for me, I don't buy coins where the charts look like this. I only buy coins where the charts look like this or this. This is where I buy coins. So that's about COS. About Rose, I love Rose, by the way. I think that Rose is a great project, and I will definitely buy Rose. Rose will be one of my coins in my long-term portfolio, and I will buy in at this region 0.30 or lower. So it's very simple. When these things bottom up over here and accumulate, and when they go lower, I buy more. Max 2%. This is also a coin that I love. I really don't understand. I really don't get it. This thing is dumping like crazy. So for me, I already shared this. I will buy this thing because it went even lower. For me, a buy is here. It's just play money, play money. So if this thing comes down another 20-30% at 15 cents, 16 cents, if it comes lower, I will buy more. It's very simple, because why? If Polkadot hype will start again, this thing will come up again. It's very simple. It's related to Polkadot. So as long as Polkadot is like that, this thing will stay dead. And when Polkadot starts rising, this thing will start flying. So keep this in mind, and so I will accumulate this GLMR. I like GLMR. About Rune, I tweeted about this over here. Told you this FOMO, this shit, guys. This is just what you're seeing here. Let me put it on 15 minutes. What you see, this is just whales playing with retailers. This is just what you see over here. They wrecked. I can get a bit emotional when I see something like this. They wrecked the shortest. All the shortest were wrecked, and over here they wrecked the longs. So they wrecked them both. They wrecked the longs, they wrecked the bulls, and they wrecked the bears. They wrecked them at the same time. It's so dangerous, so dangerous. Leverage trading with these altcoins is super dangerous. But for me, it's very simple. Rune, nice rise. It will come back to earth again. Very simple. We had this rise. Well, congratulations. we will come back again. We will come back again. It's just how it is. It's just how markets work. It's just how crypto works. Because we are on the macro, not on some bull run. This thing will come down again. And maybe a lot of people will hate me and say, well, MB, you're so skeptical and you're so bearish. No, I'm not bearish, I'm realistic. And maybe I will get it wrong sometime. Fine. Tell me when I'm wrong. I will give you the platform to expose me. But 9 of the 10 times this thing will come down, and well, that's it. Well, these are the coins that I wanted to talk about today. So for me now, let's get back to the big markets. For me now, it's Nvidia. Nvidia is lifting up the markets, and for me, in the most bullish case, we will reach this zone over here, and I will be pretty sure that the team will start to open up the shorts if we will reach this zone over here. So it's let's see how the earnings of Nvidia will come out. And well, let me tell you this, I expect for Thursday and Friday red candles, big red candles, big red candles, I think, on Thursday and Friday. So I think that this is just a dead cat bounce, and that's all it is. There's nothing more or less to it. This is just a dead cat bounce. We got this bounce, and then we'll see lower prices again. So for now, on the weekly, look at it. This will probably need, the bulls need to defend this one. So this is also put on the indicator on the weekly on the Nasdaq, and let's see how it's going to, if it's going to hold or not. And maybe, well, the earnings of Nvidia will be perfectly, and we will just jump up, but I give that a very, very, very small chance. So I'm pretty bearish. I'm pretty bearish on the markets for the coming weeks, and so we're gonna see what's going to happen. About this one, guys. The past year I've shared maybe like something like 10 trades. It's it's just trades where I'm super confident, and I shared this trade over here. I told you I'm going to buy silver. On Twitter it's shared. Something I never do, I also gave you the numbers. I'm going to buy in from that to that, and that what was in this region. They was not all get hit because I missed one at 21.9 and at 22, but like 70% has got filled. And well, look at it, guys. And what do you think I'm doing now? I'm going to take the damn money. I already took profits over here, and I'm now taking the second bag over here of profits. And guys, I'm no oracle, I'm nothing, and I'm not, I never delete a tweet, so I'm not deceiving, or it's just who I am. All my trades that I shared are winners, all of them, and I'm still waiting to make a mistake because I'm just human. So maybe I will make a next call that will end up in a losing one, but the past one, this was boom. And guys, this is a lot of money. This is not a shit coin. This is not some crypto. I go heavy, and the people from the team go heavy, and people that are following me that I know also go very, very heavy over here. And as you can see, this is a lot of money. This is 7% there, guys, that trade this with 30x, 20x, 50x. This is a lot of money. A lot of money, because when you got a trade like this, you're so confident that you just go in heavy. So here, this one also, I shared this one so much. I made money here, shared it on Twitter. I made money here, shared it on Twitter. I made money here, shared it on Twitter. And I made money here, shared it on Twitter. And the beautiful thing is, I jumped out at the top over here, also shared. Guys, you need to focus. Now you have to think, just stop for a moment and think, what am I doing? It's very simple. If you have like 5k, 2k, 3k, that's when you need to focus on crypto, because when you trade stocks and you trade commodities, you either have to go into leverage, but It's not a lot of money, and if you want to make a lot of money with like 2k 5k, crypto is your best option. But if you've got a portfolio that's bigger, like 20k 50k 100k, you really have to start focusing on what I'm sharing, because you can really make a lot of money. You can really make huge money on these setups. So that's why, guys, please keep in mind, start to focus. Don't focus on all those crazy people on Twitter telling, shilling, yelling, lying, scamming, whatever they're doing. Focus only on how can I make money on a safe way, on a solid way, a non-shilling way, and where I can build my wealth, where I can make money for myself, that I can buy myself a nice car, or you want to go on some nice holidays, or you want to buy a house or whatever. How am I going to build my wealth? And to build your wealth, the first thing you have to do is to trade on a defensive style, because when you're going to risk it, it's like gambling. And as you guys know, gamblers, most of them, 90% or more, they lose money and don't win money. And in trading it's the same. When you're not trading on a defensive style and you just FOMO in and whatever, you're going to get wrecked. You're going to be totally wrecked, and I can tell you because I have been there. I have been there and done that. And the moment when I started educating and I started telling myself, wait a minute, what am I doing? And I turned myself into a defensive trader, and I turned myself into I know when to go big, I know when to go small, and I killed the greed. I wasn't greedy anymore. I didn't care anymore. If something went up and I missed it, so be it. So be it. There will be another chance. And that's how you start building your wealth. You have to relax, chill down, don't be greedy. If you see all kind of charts going up and you're not in it, let it be, watch it, analyze it, and look for opportunities. Look for opportunities. There are always opportunities. So guys, I'm gonna end my vid by this. I want to thank you and wish you a good one, and bye bye.